Indians. Am I right? Dang.
Indians. My name is Shanti.
Okay.
I'm your mother. Okay. Currently, I'm teaching, and my interests, I love to have fun.
Mom, this is not real. Okay, sure. For Culture Crash Course, it's a 3-episode breakdown about what it means to be Indian. Or the first topic we're talking about is actually about food. And you were the first one I thought about to interview. I mean, I told you this before, right? I don't really like being Indian. Because of my own experiences, I didn't really have the willingness to understand more about Indian culture. Actually, what does it really mean to be Indian? Or it's not so one-dimensional. What would you say are some of the fondest memories you have, growing up in an Indian household?
In my household, I should say that it's always festivals. Even for birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh, we will always look for, because birthdays you look for the non-veg food.
Yeah.
Everything has to be prepared at home. We do not order, we do not buy.
At all?
At all.
Why? Isn't it easier just to order?
My dad was a person who likes things to be made at home. And the beauty is that every time we have parties, they will all come, about 7-8 of us will be there. And one will make bopia, one will make mee goreng, curry puff. Different food will be made for, especially for birthdays. And during birthdays, once the signature dish will be appan jala and chicken curry.
Oh. Wait, okay, so apart from the appan jala and chicken curry, are there any dishes that hold a special meaning to your family?
I like sambar, valaka poriyal, and then tau sambal goes very well with sambar and rasam, sodi and all that. Tau sambal is awesome. Not to forget, muringakeera paratal with coconut. So if anyone having a sore throat or having a running nose, I feel like I'm having a cold-like symptoms. Rasam has got many variations, many different ways you can make it. Mama makes it in a very, as and when she feels like a different style she makes. Like for me, I only know one style, which is like normal rasam. To me, in my opinion, the way I make it, it may vary from others, I don't know.
Okay, but your rasam tastes really, really good. So I think you're selling yourself a bit short. Your rasam is really, really super sure. Was there anything which Atta did, or whether maybe necessarily Indian practices, or maybe culturally which you practice? Did it cause you a lot of no, Atta, don't do that, or I need to do this?
If I'm going to bring something and then if got a smell or a aroma, anything like that, I tell them this is what it is. Do you want to try? I was not afraid to share.
Okay.
I said, you want to try? Go ahead. Of course, there are some say, oh, you smell. They close their nose. But there are also others who come and hug you and all. So I cannot please each and every one, you see. It's not possible.
True.
So those who accept come along. Those who don't, then go your way. She said, I don't like Indians, but I like you. So I say, excuse me.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Honestly.
Maybe one of my cats is.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Sorry. So you're telling me your friend just told you
Okay, when I said this friend, my primary school friend, my very close friend, who was a Chinese.
Okay.
She comes to my house.
Okay.
She'll hang around with me. Her mommy will only send her out with me and with no one else.
So she said this to you in your house lah?
Yeah. She said, I don't like Indian friends, but I like you. Then I told her, excuse me, I'm also Indian.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, but you're different. I said, are you okay?
How important do you think food is to Indian culture, and how do you think it helps, keeping Indian traditions alive?
Food is the main thing in Indian culture.
Okay.
And for us, food is medicine.
Oh, okay.
See, you have all the spices, whatever it is, it's in the food.
Yeah.
If you're taking Indian food properly, you don't have to go and take medication. I mean, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because all the spices are there.
Okay, let me just hold your hand there. Not medical advice. I want to share about what Tata used to say about Sapadu.
It's just that whoever comes to the house must have some food.
Okay.
Hungry man is an angry man, I suppose. And my father got it into his system then, I think.
Yeah.
So whoever comes to the house, give them food.
Yeah. Diwali time, you will make cookies and give to our neighbors. Actually, why do you want to give them cookies and stuff? Any particular reason?
Introduce to them to our food. It is one way of another we introduce. We have our neighbor up.
Yeah.
I don't think they have tried murka, and she said she loves murka.
Yeah.
So yearly I'll make, and then for our neighbors also, just to tell them, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm a neighbor here. I'm approachable. If you need anything, you can always come to us.
So actually, how do you even get started in like cooking Indian food?
I started cooking more when I got married and went to UK. I had not really anyone to help me cook, so I had to manage cooking. Mama used to tell me over the phone, if I have an issue or problem with a dish, she'll just tell me. But the only problem is that she had no measurements. Her measurement is like, just put this amount and just that amount. For me, it was very difficult to do cooking because I wanted exact amount. Say this is half cup, this quarter cup. She says, no, if you don't do that way, you just put half. If you think it's not okay, then put another quarter. I said, Ma, it's very difficult. Now when I'm cooking, I realize that it's just adjustment in cooking. It's that according to your taste.
And that's all the time we have. Wow. Peter? We just made 4 dishes of some of the things which you shared which you really enjoy. So we'd like to share like what do you make?
Okay, for rice, this is rasam, which we also call Indian soup or pepper soup mixed with spices. Stir-fried drumstick leaves with fresh grated coconut.
Next, we have my personal favorite, which is tau sambal.
Mine too.
Okay, so now you can feed me.
Oh. Okay. It reminds me of younger days.
It's almost as if this wasn't planned.
Grandma used to feed you, now I want to feed you. So,
great.
And I like to be fed too.
Was that a subtle hint? Do you want me to feed you? I can feed you too. Are you sure?
Sure. The question I would ask.
You have a hint.
Huh?
Of course, before coming here, I washed my hands.
Just asking.
How is it?
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, you like it. The question that I wanted to ask you is that you were exposed to many different types of food, but at the end of the day, what would you like to have? Like, what would be your comfort food?
You're gonna hate my answer, but it's actually stuffed. I love stuffed so much. But that's talking about when I'm eating outside food. I feel you cannot mix home cooked food and outside food. So outside food wise, I'll always pick stuff. Like I feel there's the illusion of health because I put the sauces right, so it seems it's healthy. Then the chicken, so good because there's no couchy taste.
Oh.
So like for those who don't know what couchy taste is, it basically means when the meat is meating. You know, like mutton is gamey, or like the fish is like a bit of a fishy taste. I know it sounds really stupid, but it's like I'm very sensitive to the smell.
Me too. I have that.
But the chicken that stuff doesn't have that.
Ah.
Your food doesn't give me any discomfort. Like any time, like it doesn't matter how much spice you put, right? I'm never getting any discomfort. Right?
Oh, okay.
I do not get bloated. I do not have any discomfort. No acid reflux when I sleep, and I have no like tummy issues when I eat your food. So maybe that's where the medicinal part came in, like we were sharing earlier.
And not only the medicinal part, the love from Mama to you when I cook. Yes.
So I guess your love is fixing my IBS lah.
Of course.
Do you have any like closing words, or maybe any advice to people who maybe aren't fully certain about Indian culture yet, or maybe they are insecure, like me, I would say, in their Indian identity? Is there anything you'd like to share, or anything you want to add on?
I mean, in my opinion, whichever culture you are born, be proud of your culture and try to share it with others.
Do you mean in the sense of like parents sharing with their kids, or do you mean like upon sharing with people? Right?
So I'm like sharing with your friends, like especially food. You can always, the first thing that you can introduce to your friends are food.
Like there's a place you always go to, right? Arunachal Bhavan. At Race Course Road, we really love the food there. Shout out, please sponsor me. But okay, yeah, the food's really, really good.
I don't see my family hand feeding their children. Is there a cultural background to this?
It seems it tastes better when you feed them using your hand, and
it does. Facts.
It's also bonding. That's one. Yahoo!
cannot say things like that, bro. What the? Oh yeah, thanks, mom. Thanks for agreeing to be on this.
But I always told you, if you need me, I will be there. Yes or no?
Yes, yeah. And I appreciate it. So thank you.
Most welcome.
This is episode 1 of 3 episodes where we'll be talking more about Indian culture. Hope this has, informed you a bit more about what it means to be an Indian, and that being Indian is actually so many layers and it's so multifaceted and it's not just one-dimensional. So if you like the video, feel free to share it with someone. Give me a follow, and yeah, stay tuned for more content. This is Pocket Peter for Culture Crash Course. Think again.